out and talk about these black men ain't nothing. These black men ain't that. But they ain't shit. Because in the last 30 years to 35 years, black men ain't even been in the house to raise them. So how y'all gonna talk about these young black boys ain't nothing when you sorry bitches who won't raise them the last 30 years? So if they ain't shit, you the motherfucker won't raise them where they ain't shit. So how you gonna talk about a man? You hoes the one throwing us out for welfare to get an apartment free or to get benefits. Instead of y'all want to sit at home and listen at the black man work with a black man with partnership. The shit ain't over. Y'all making it over. The black man, we participate in our children, PTA meet, school. We do still the same shit. But these hoes don't want us in the house. They want to kick us out because they want to go trick with this nigga and that nigga and then put us down talking about we don't love our kids and all that. I love my kid, and one of these hoes say I don't love my kid.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayah Shadabadat, the house of David, Amaya Shetab, when men of valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, with another lesson. All right, this lesson is going to be, don't have a title name yet, but it is going to be about these women. All right, and the things that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is revealing unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds. All right, 1/3 of the nation of Israel will be saved. For the believe in the testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all-inclusive testimony. All right, from all the curses and to all the glory. All right, the 100% doctrine coming out of GMS exposing these harlots. All right, the women of our nation, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, okay? And for the whoredoms and the atrocities that they continue to commit and have committed, and for them being shameless, all right? I'm going to play a little bit of this video, and then I'm going to go ahead and get into the lesson, okay? Salakia.
I can't. One child, really? Yeah. So let me tell y'all what's going on.
You're not a mother. You don't know.
Let me tell y'all what's going on.
No.
So I done let my baby mother, the child, the mother of my child, I done let her come over for a few days to get her life together. And she said she was gonna, look for jobs and, basically just get her life together, man, because it's not going so good. And then she came out of nowhere saying that she can't handle having one child and it's too much stress. She going through stuff. Yeah, this is not the first time that something happened like this. She real life don't want to do nothing with her life. Like, she don't want to take care of her responsibilities, man. We not even together, like I just said, y'all. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? I told her, that's fine. You can stay here for a few days while I go make my money. I'm a busy man. You know what I'm saying? I even gave her $500, thousands, like every week. You know what I'm saying? And she did nothing with the money but blow it and look cute on Instagram, man. So now she telling me that she finna basically go to college and try to throw the baby on me. Like, she know I got a lot of stuff to do.
You don't do nothing.
I don't do nothing. So where the money that I gave you? Where the $1,000 that I gave you last week?
You took it from me because you got mad at me.
I took it from you.
Yes.
Y'all see, she's a narcissist. This is why she's leaving.
Anything you take it away from me.
This is why she's going, whatever she's going. I'm telling you, he's going with you. This is your child. This is your child. This is your child. It doesn't matter. I know a lot of people gonna watch this video and say that, well, she can put you on child support. She cannot put me on child support because guess.
All right, so that was enough of that. I'll finish playing the clip here after we get into the end of the lesson. But yeah, as you see, whether that video be real or fake, all right, nevertheless, it's still a poor representation of the women of our nation. Okay, as the disclaimer said, for the TikTok. Okay, but nevertheless, yet again, hey, it's these things that these women continue to do, to blame the man when, you know, they're not accepting the responsibility, okay, that is put on them. All right, we are both responsible for that child. All right, but you being a mother, all right, should have a certain amount of compassion, all right, a certain amount of love for your child. This is going to be the book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 22, and it reads, "Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Lord." Right, and this woman clearly, even though he said he wasn't with the baby's mother, all right, she, in truth and honesty, she never submitted unto this man. Okay, this is what happens when feminism is in the way. Okay, when feminism came in, as in the previous video, what did the women do? They kicked the man out of the house so they can have the liberty, to sleep with Tyrone, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Jeffrey, and Umba. All right, and they wanted to be harlots. All right, so essentially, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gave them up unto their own lust. Okay, and the atrocities that are committed, is leading this woman, all right, and has led these women to this case right now. Okay, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai has clearly, time after time, made an example throughout all these years, all right, and had brothers on the highways and byways, starting with the Apostle Tahar on down, all right, and first and foremost, all right, starting with Abba Bivens. All right, and then and then Apostle Tahar entering into those men's labors. All right, and now being the head apostle and leading the nation of Israel in all truth and honesty with 100% truth. Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakah. All right, and the elders and the bishops under them. All right, giving you the doctrine so that you may do better. All right, because if you know better, you should strive to do better through the will and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, Salakia. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the book of Sirach right quick. It's going to be the book of Sirach. Book of Sirach. Book of Sirach, chapter 25. 25, and I'm going to go to verse 18, and it reads, "Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her." Right. And if that is true, that woman is wicked. All right, just as most of you women are wicked. All right, if it applies, let it stick, and if it doesn't, let it roll off. Okay, but like most of you women in the nation of Israel are wicked. All right, kicking the men out of the house, that is a wicked thing to do. All right, men wanting to be fathers unto their children. Here it is. This man is trying to provide for the child. All right, I'm sure she had probably custody of the child. She's might be receiving child support or an agreement. All right, where this man goes and makes the money, and all he has for her to do, is to take care of the child that we both laid down and had. But this responsibility falls upon you. All right, we're not together. Yet I have given you the resources, to make sure that my seed is okay, and I'll visit upon whatever your stipulations are, whatever your agreements are with that woman, all right, in this queendom. Okay, let me go ahead and go over this is the book of 1 Corinthians. Okay, it's going to be 1 Corinthians. It's going to be chapter 11, and it's going to start at verse 8. Salakia, and it reads, For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Right. All right. So these women have this ideology, all right, that you were created for them, when it's the opposite. They were created for you. They're supposed to be the pillar of rest. They're supposed to provide that comfort and stability of comfort and a pleasure of the pleasure of a stable mind. Okay, to be able to be able to have a pillar of rest, all right, and to be able to take that stress from the outside world and have a woman to help you calm it, have a woman to help you calm calm your mind from the outside world, Salakia, right? Getting a little tongue twisted, all right, but allow you to have that rest when you come home, all right, when you are dwelling in the vicinity of that woman, that she be a peace unto you, okay? That, hey, that's where you have your treasures, all right? A woman to bring forth your children, all right? To continue your legacy, all right, and ultimately to help forward the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, all right, to bring forward a priest and kings, okay, so that the name of Israel may reign amongst the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai first and foremost, all right. This is why, hey, we are created. We are created to give glory and honor to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, we are created so that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai may hear their names reign. Okay, as we call on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Yahushai calls on Yahweh. All right, and it is all for the glorification and the magnification of those names. All right, and this is this is our duty. All right, this is our duty and this is our pleasure. All right, it should be a pleasure of yours if you're a man of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, or and woman of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, it's going to be the book of 1 Timothy. It's going to be chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 11, and it reads, it is Salakia, 1 Timothy, and it's going to be chapter 2 and verse 11, and it reads, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. Salakia, that is the wrong I apologize about that. That is the wrong script that I had. Give me 1 second. All right, it's going to be the first Timothy's. All right, chapter 2, and starting at verse 11, and it reads, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. Right. So this woman, was supposed to take correction, all right, or take heed, all right. She might have had a father in her life, all right. If she did not have a father in her life, or a man for that matter, this is why, okay. This is why, as the man had said earlier, for the last 35 years, these women before her were kicking fathers out of the household. So there was no structure. All right, there was no way. For her to have the true knowledge of how to be a woman. All right, nor did she seek it. Okay, in her older age, once she got to the age of 18 or even 15 or 16, she was like, I'm grown. All right, grown women do grown things. Okay, grown men do grown things. All right, and it's the illusion that these people are grown. All right, you are not truly grown. You might be of age. All right, but you are not grown from the actions, clearly from the actions that you have taken. Okay, here it is. You have a child, but you have no care for that child. That's not a grown woman. All right, you're not showing yourself to be a woman that even should be desired. Okay, you are a harlot. Okay, and this is most of our women. Okay, this is most of the women of the nation of Israel. Okay, dropping down and going down to verse 12, and it reads, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right. And this is as the last couple of videos you've been seeing throughout the last couple of days on my page, hey, these women rising up and trying to tell a man what to do, all right, and trying to accept authority over that man, okay, trying to make it as if she has the authority. She is the alpha of the relationship, all right, and it is really against nature, all right, for a woman to be the alpha of a relationship, all right. Everything has an order, all right, and the man is supposed to be dominant in the relationship, okay. It is the natural order of things, okay. Once again, hey, what does it say in 1 Corinthians 11:8? Hey, for woman is of the man is not of the woman, all right. But it is a duality that we do need each other, all right. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has made it that way that we do need each other, because hey, the life comes through a woman's womb, okay, and being that it comes through a woman's womb, hey, what do we need? Okay, we need to be born in this life, to be born in the flesh, all right. So it is a duality that we need of each other, but we still have individual roles to play, all right. You have to respect your position and respect the role that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has given you, all right. And that's the problem today, is that hey, there's no respect. Okay, there's the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian man, hey, gets no respect in his household. All right, let alone out and about in the world. Okay, this is the book of Job, chapter 39 and verse 17, and it reads, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the power, all right, have deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted to her understanding. Right. And the reason why these women kicked these men out of the house 30 plus years ago, 35 years ago, 40 years ago is for the simple reason they have no wisdom. All right. They have no wisdom at all. They continued to want to be in that feminism spirit. All right. Here it is. Our women, all right, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian women were working in the houses of the so-called white woman, working fine, had their families, everything was together, they were contributing, had a husband in the home, all right, and they had still felt fulfilled, even after continuing and going to work for these other people in their household and raising their children. They still got to come home and raise their own children, all right, and had a sense of being a wife and the duty of being a wife and had pleasure in it, all right. But they wanted to listen, they wanted to listen to Esau, Edom, and their counterpart, their women, all right. Meanwhile, Sarah and Sally were still married with their husbands, not leaving and still receiving it. Even if they did, they still left with alimony. They still left with the house, the car, and taken care of. All right. You had the opportunity to build together, and you chose not to build together. All right. You wanted your father, Esau, Edom, all right, your daddy, all right, your massa, to give you free rent. All right, to give you free food. All right, so you and to put a man on child support so you can get your hair, nails done. All right, and continue to destroy the family structure. All right, this is why you were in the cases that you're in, Eve. All right, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian women. All right, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. This is the same reason why you're in this case, because it is a curse. It is a curse upon you. All right, it is a curse upon you not to have a man in your corner. All right, that you have no one to really lean upon and that understands you. All right, but it is the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the men of Israel, first and foremost, the men, starting with the 144,000 elect men, and then the rest of the multitude of the 1/3 men, all right, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, who understands you, all right, to lead and to guide you in the way that you are supposed to go. Okay, I actually have another precept. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 25, and it reads, "Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from the flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. All right, and this is exactly what men, this is exactly what men have done. All right, not only we understand that 70% of women initiate the divorce. All right, and 90% if they're a college educated woman. All right, they initiate the divorce, and when they initiate that divorce, therefore without a covering, okay, they have no covering. They have no direction. Okay, they have no direction, and what do? They go and try to find love. All right, they're finding love in all the wrong places. They're not finding love. They're finding right now. Okay, they're finding being a loose woman. Okay, going and doing as thy wilt in that Aleister Crowley spirit. Okay, that everything is going to be okay, and that the world will take care of you. All right, Esau Edom will take care of you. All right, he will provide. And this is the philosophy that our women have grown up on. All right, these latchkey kids, women. All right, and as the man said, look, you've been raising. If the men are trash today, you have been raising these men for the last 35 plus years. All right, you have been raising them. All right, but once again, if it applies, let it stick. If it doesn't, let it roll off. All right? So who is really guilty? All right? Who is really guilty for this particular thing? Who is guilty for the decline of our nation? All right? I'm not saying we are innocent. All right? But if you are saying that all men are trash, and it's so-called toxic masculinity and so on and so forth, it is you, all right, who is the chief culprit. All right. All right, this is going to be the book of 2 Timothy. Excuse me. It's going to be chapter 2 and starting at verse 14. And it reads, of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of their hearts. Right. And so we are calling upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not only to put us in remembrance, but to put you in remembrance as well. All right, to remember of the old times how things were. All right, of the old times how it was essentially to have a man in the house, have a man guide you and lead you. All right, have that love and that comfort of a man. All right, because here it is, these times aren't getting any easier. All right, these times are only going to get harder. It is going to continue. It is going to continue to be a hindrance unto you. All right. If you choose not to, humble down. All right. You first have to humble down by calling on the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, asking for repentance. All right. Repent from the wicked and evil things that you have done. All right. To the man in your life, the father of your children. Okay. The atrocities that you have committed. All right. From that hot girl summer. All right, all the way, just call on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and ask him to clean you up. All right, but you have to put forth the effort and you have to put forth the work. All right, you have to call unto him with truth and sincerity. All right, it's going to be the book of Malachi. All right, and this is going to be chapter 3, and it's going to be verse 6, and it reads, for I am Yahweh, I change not. All right, he is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He changes not. All right. And I'm going to just finish reading it just because I love this script. Okay. It's the book of Malachi is chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am Yahweh. I change not. Therefore, the ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Right. Ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. That's as well as you daughters of Jacob. All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has a remnant, a 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Okay? Starting first and foremost with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel. Then the rest of the multitude, men, women, and children. All right? To bring back the 2/3 of the nation of Israel through the loins of the elect. How much more is it for you to strive? All right? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai does not change. Okay? It is the Most High's good pleasure to show you, all right, show you His gifts and His wonder and His love. Okay? It is His love that is going to cover us. It is the grace and mercy of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai choosing the remnant, the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, that we may, Abaratazar, we're of that number, that we may, all right, that we may come back and give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right? It is these things that we are supposed to delight in. It is the things of your lot, being a man, all right, and striving to be a part of that tabernacle of the 144,000 elect men. That is a delight. Abaratazah, I'm of that number, and you brothers out there sincerely doing the work and truth and listening are of that number. All right, in the multitude of women that are saved, that you be saved for what? In childbearing. Okay, and that, what did it say in 2 Timothy? Okay, Salakia, to be to learn in silence and be submissive to your own husband. Submit yourselves as you have submitted to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, your Lord. All right, because essentially your husband is your Lord. Okay, after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, but in order, your Lord, all right, is your first line of defense in the physical. All right, there's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who defends you, but under the blessings that He has imparted unto your husband. Okay, this is something that you have to realize, you women of the nation of Israel, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians, right, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. Okay, I have a couple more scripts, and I'm going to go ahead and close out. Okay, it's going to be the book of 1 Peter. It's going to be chapter 3, and I'm going to start at verse 1, and it reads, Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands. All right, don't follow everybody. All right, you find a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He chooses you. You choose him. You choose to lay with him. Stay with that man. All right, ask Yahweh Bashem Yahushai what it is to be a better woman, to make you that better woman. Continuing on, that if any man, Slakia, my eyes messed up, Slakia, that if any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversion of their wives. All right, so if your husband doesn't believe, stay in submission and stay in subjection unto him. All right, just because he doesn't believe doesn't mean that you can't believe. It doesn't mean that you have to change and be an adversary. Okay, you stay in submission to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You follow the law of a woman of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, being submissive, honoring your husband. All right, rightly so, in giving him the honor as your head. All right, because remember, at this time, you chose that man. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to stay and endure. All right, you have to endure to the end. Abaratazah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, will change that man's heart if he's of the nation of Israel, that he can continue to be your head. All right, but if not, that Abaratazah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, gives you a man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to lead and guide you in the right way. Okay, continuing on, verse 2, and it reads, While they behold your chaste conversation coupled with fear. All right, be fearful of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's just not you. That's all of us. All right, giving the fear and showing the reverence unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's laws, statutes, commandments, His word. All right, that is given unto the nation of Israel first and foremost. All right, and exclusively for salvation. All right. And at this time, we are the only ones who need to get this word right. 1/3 of the nation of Israel has to practice and rehearse the righteous acts to the best of their ability. All right. Hey, and then chiefly the 144,000 elect men. All right. With 100% truth. All right. Hey, and then the women who believe upon the testimony, the men, women, and children who believe upon the testimony. All right. But these are the things that are pleasing unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for you women. All right. To be in subjection, to submit yourselves to your own husband. All right. Continuing on, verse 3. Verse 3. Whose borning, let it not be that outward boring of planting the hair, and of wearing of gold, and of putting on of apparel. All right. Hey, so don't just look the part. All right. Be the part. All right. Play the part that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has you to play. Play in the position that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai wants you to be in. All right. Hey, not just having a costly array and dressing yourself up. Okay. Verse 4, and it reads, but let it be the hidden man of the heart, in that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the power of grace, great price. All right. Hey, be humble, be quiet. All right. Be humble and be quiet and be in subjection. All right. Hey, like it says in the beginning, I'm gonna read it again, verse 3, and verse 4, and it reads, but let it be in the hidden man of the heart. All right. Continuing on, verse 4, for after this manner in the old times the holy woman also, who trusteth in the power, abhorred themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughter ye are, also long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. All right. Hey, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayah Shetabadat, the house of David. Till next time, I'm Ayah Shetab saying Shalom, Wat Abal Babal, Kwam Yasharal. Shalom.
She don't have a job. That's the whole thing. This is a beautiful baby.
You don't have
A beautiful baby. Like, why you don't want to, and you pushing it? Really? Really? Come on. It's cool. Really? It's crazy. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with this baby. Nothing is wrong with this baby, dog. Nothing. Like, why you don't want to take care of your full responsibilities, man?
I got one here.
It's sad.
It's your turn.
It's
to take
sad.
full responsibility.
It's my turn. So what's your whole point of going out of town to college? What's your whole point? You have a career. Well, what's your career? Explain, y'all. She don't even know. Explain your career. Nursing.
Yes.
You don't even have to go to college to do that. Why don't you want your child, man? Like, it's people nowadays can't even have kids. Like, you real life sick.
It's you're not a mother, so you don't know how stressful it is.
Man, y'all hear this? This is bull crap. Come on, stay away from her. She don't want you. Obviously not your mama. I don't know what's wrong with this. Y'all, I don't know if what's that word called? Postpartum? It's real, man. It's real life real. He over here crying because sad. It's sad, man. Let me call my bird, man, because this